In this video, we push on after yet another food poisoning setback. We met the usual mixture of friendly and not so friendly dogs, we share our daily workout routine that doesn't involve the legs, and end up in the colourful city of Oaxaca de Juárez, which has some of the best cuisine in Mexico, something we were very excited about as long as our stomachs could handle it.
That is us now ready to leave Huajuapan. Been here for 4 days, which has been totally unexpected because of the horrendous food poisoning I had. Meant to be 1 day, one rest day and then continue, but it's been 4. But it is what it is. And our plan today is to head towards the next town, which is 40 kilometers away. So quite a short distance, but we have the one caveat of 1,000 meters of climbing, which is what Mexico's been like so far, a lot of hills. We're setting off early because it's meant to be up to 30 degrees again, so we want to avoid that for the most part if we can. And hopefully Mexican drivers are as good as they have been so far because they have been really courteous towards cyclists, which has been great, so fingers crossed.
Waiting for the lights to change, petting a dog, because why not? Where are you off to? Hello. Leaving Huajuapan, the road snaked into the mountains and progress was slow. We didn't care though, and we're just glad to be back on the bikes. It was a nice cycling temperature through the rolling hills.
Just cycled out of Huajuapan, and a little word on the Mexican drivers. They are continuing to be amazing. Sometimes they're almost too courteous. Those cars go past. It's like sometimes they're too scared to go past. Don't know if there's some sort of capital punishment in Mexico for being too close to a cyclist, but it's great. It's great for us. But they are super polite, so it's for a Latino country so far it's been amazing. Banana. Bread equals
Banana sandwich!
hey,
Yay!
ultimate energy food.
Inspired by Alistair Humphreys.
Thank you, Alistair.
Thank you.
The punchy hills didn't relent, and the cycling reminded us a bit of Brazil, where every downhill ended abruptly with a road facing skywards.
Because of our dodgy stomachs, we haven't been camping much recently. Hotels in rural Mexico are affordable. The only caveat is, we usually end up on the top floor, an excellent reason to train our upper bodies, which are often neglected these days.
Now you may ask, why on earth are the bikes padlocked together when we're on the second floor? Probably unnecessary, but I always just think it's better to be safe rather than sorry. I've heard too many horror stories of people getting their bikes stolen in the most unsuspected of places, so That's why we do it, no matter where we are. Always just lock them together at least, just to avoid that. I have peace of mind as well.
That's one big dog.
And a bear.
Oh. Oh.
Very Mexican.
Very Mexican, yeah. Smells good. Smells really good. Asuncion Day today.
Not the Paraguayan one. It's the Mexican Asuncion de something. One of the really long names. Like all the places here, we just never remember.
Yeah, it's definitely worse in Mexico than it used to be, but it's always exciting. I really like these small towns in Mexico. They have so many colors and beautiful churches and markets and stuff like that. So it will be good.
Yeah, everywhere is really cozy and nice, and it's just made kind of more welcoming by the people because everyone's been super warm and friendly, and yeah, Mexico's up there, top 3, I think, friendliest people of Latino countries so far that we've come across, I would say.
And we learned a new word yesterday. What was it?
Güero.
Güero.
Güero. I'd heard it before. Somebody shouted across the street, "Hey, güeros, güeros!" And I'm like, I recognize that word from when I lived in Guatemala, but I couldn't remember. I thought it was maybe derogatory for foreigner, but it's not derogatory. It's more kind of endearing for like a blonde person, literally, when I looked it up. So, yeah, she gave us a big wave and a smile.
Yeah. Right. We got a big climb now. 24 kilometers. So
Yeah.
let's go and get it done.
Let's do it.
We were now deep in Oaxaca State. It's Mexico's 5th largest state and is home to over 4 million people. It's one of the most culturally rich places in the country and is home to numerous UNESCO sites and archaeological zones, as well as being considered the gastronomical capital of Mexico. The name Oaxaca comes from the Nahuatl language, an endangered indigenous tongue spoken by the Aztecs. Oaxaca translates to place of the guaje, guaje being a type of pea pod.
We got a menu del dia. It's a nice soup for a starter. And watermelon juice. And we're having chicken cremain.
Nice little hotel.
Oh yeah.
Viva doing her favorite job.
Getting strong, bravo strong.
Oh yes.
Look at that muscle. Just carrying all the bags up the stairs all the time, every day.
There are the stairs. Every hotel, everywhere we go, we are usually top floor, just to keep it exciting.
Ground floor would be really, really boring.
This is an amazing hotel, and I'll tell you why. 2 plug sockets, just for me. 2 just for Viva. And that is what we're talking about.
Ask me a question.
Why are we in a restaurant?
Why not? No, I'm really fed up with our scrambled egg breakfast. So today we're getting something a bit different. We're getting some pancakes.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So if anyone's got any recommendations of what to have for breakfast that doesn't include scrambled eggs or oats, then send them my way. After our pancake feast, we enjoyed a long downhill into the capital and largest city of the region, Oaxaca de Juárez. The city is famous for its colors and its cuisine. We were excited about both.
Traffic on the outskirts of the city was reasonable, but it eventually got so congested that it was quicker to push the bikes.
Gracias. So we were just cycling on Avenida de la Independencia in Oaxaca, one of the main streets in the city, and suddenly it became this enormous market, just completely awash with food stalls and mini bars and people selling fruit and toys and the whole shebang. So we're just wheeling our bikes through, enjoying the chaos.
What's for lunch?
The most typical Mexican food you can get. Pizza. Just hungry, so
And
anything tastes good.
fancy the bit of pizza as well, so. We were initially intimidated by the amount of machine gun wielding Mexican military police we saw, but we're now very used to it. Okay, let's do this.
We weren't disappointed. Oaxaca City streets were covered in colourful decorations, no doubt enhanced because it was Christmas. It was one of our favourite cities of the trip so far.
After much anticipation, it was time to tuck into some Oaxacan food.
170.
Our first tlayudas. Tlayudas are a type of Oaxacan street food. They are made from corn tortillas and have toppings of refried beans, cheese, and other ingredients. How is it? Chicken with mole sauce, a rich sauce made from nuts, fruit, chili peppers, and an assortment of spices.
Tamales are a Mesoamerican dish made from corn dough and can have a variety of fillings, such as meat, cheese, or vegetables, and they're steamed in corn husk or banana leaves. We couldn't visit Oaxaca without visiting Doña Valle, the star from the Oaxacan episode of Netflix's Latin street food. We weren't disappointed. We savoured some tasajo, which is a cut of beef, and her famous memelas, a thick tortilla made from ground corn dough with various toppings.
¿Cuánto vale el paquete? 40. 50.
What's on offer today?
Agua fresca de guanábana. So it's like a kind of slushy drink they have here. And guanábana is like, we don't have it. Soursop is the English word, but I don't think it's popular at all in the UK. Really tasty.
We thought the place couldn't get any more vibrant until we stumbled upon a Mexican wedding. It almost made us want to have our wedding all over again.